Welcome back to another episode of Bearcat Bios. Today I'm joined with assistant coach and video coordinator Chris Pagentine. Chris, thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having me. Appreciate
Absolutely.
it.
So hey Chris, you're new here this year. Tell us a little bit about your coaching path career.
Yeah, so I graduated college about a decade ago. Started kind of grinding through the high school ranks, small college, eventually ended up overseas. Came back just a couple years ago, started working in prep basketball. Was at Sacred Heart last year, and now, very happy to be here at Binghamton.
And trust me, we're glad to have you here too. So, like you just said, you played professionally overseas. Tell us about that experience and where you played.
Oh, it was a great experience. Probably, the best thing I've ever done with my life, period. It forced me to grow as a person, as a player, as a coach, everything. I did, wasn't technically overseas. My first year was in Canada.
Okay.
So then my next 5 years were 2 years in Germany, 3 years in the Czech Republic, and I'd say, probably the Czech was my favorite spot.
Nice.
Shout out Coach L.
So, hey, and what's great about that is you really have a blueprint for guys who are looking to get overseas and making that adjustment. So, next question I have for you is, what do you like to do in your free time outside of basketball?
Yeah, free time. So, I put a lot of time towards basketball. I'm pretty simple in my free time.
Yeah.
Maybe I like to hike. I like to be outdoors, read a little bit. But yeah, not much going on in the free time.
Keep it simple. Keep it easy. I like it. And then I know you're new to the Binghamton area, but have you found a favorite spot to eat out here yet?
Yeah, I have so far. Camp High has been a good spot.
Ooh.
The hibachi and the
great
sushi
hibachi,
there.
great sushi. Good choice. And then any advice you would give to younger athletes today?
Yeah, so I think for athletes of any age, there's kind of a formula, like you said, a blueprint for success, with variables in between. But you got to work hard. That's the first thing. You got to work really hard. Then you got to work smart, right? You can't just be beating your head against the wall.
Absolutely.
And then you got to work consistently.
Right. You got it, man. And I think that's great advice for all athletes at any age. So, last question I got for you. What's your goal here in year one with the Bearcats?
Year one, so far just kind of getting adjusted, being a part of the staff. We've got a great team with a lot of potential, and I just hope that we can reach that, and then go beyond. Whatever that is for us, I hope that we can reach our potential and maybe, even do a little bit more.
Absolutely. We're going to keep building and keep growing this thing one day at a time.
That's right.
So, hey, you heard it here, Bearcat fans. Coach Chris Pagentine.